G'day guys, X-Ray Racer 1 here, and this is part 14, or update rather, update 14 of Project N-Scale. So, not much has been happening lately. I've been, as some of you have noticed on my channel, I've been doing some of my other hobbies. So I haven't been doing a lot of model railroading lately, but I have been doing a few little things here and there on the layout. I will point them out shortly. Before I go on any further, I just want to say a big thank you for everyone that's subscribed to my channel, and for all the comments that people have been leaving on my channel, whether it has been related to my model railroad or my radio control cars that the build series I've been doing. I have just hit just over, I think, 580 subscribers. Now I know that there are some channels out there that have a lot of channels, a lot of subscribers, and my channel is rather insignificant in compared to some of the others. But yeah, for me, over 580 people have shown interest in this channel and what I do. And I don't do this for money, I don't do it for recognition. I just do it for sheer enjoyment of my hobbies, and I share it with you. So a big thank you to all the subscribers and the support I've been given over the past couple of years. So on with the video. Like I said, I haven't done much recently. I've been busy with my other hobbies, but some of the things I have been doing, it's more so little detail parts and things like that. What I have been doing is, you can see here, I have some of the ballast removed. I have noticed that the ballast has kind of dried out and starting to go all dusty, so I may have to remove the ballast. I have plenty of ballast, so it doesn't matter. But I might have to redo it. The reason why I have removed some of that ballast there, what I have been doing is, as some of you know, I have recently switched to DCC. I still have DC power. If I move over here, you'll see here's my NCE power cab, but I still have my Gauge Master DC unit. And how I use it, sorry, I've got a bit of junk there, as I have these double pole, double throw switches which enable me to switch between DCC and DC. But since I have made the switch to DCC, a lot of people have recommended that I solder, if you're American, a lot of the joints. So what I've been doing, you probably can't see, but I've been doing some soldering. And in order for me to get to those joints there, my soldering skills, I mean, when it comes to radio controlled cars, my soldering skills are excellent, but when it comes to model railroading, it's rather mediocre, unfortunately. I will go over it again. So, but yeah, so what I have been doing is I've been soldering joints, especially around the points here. As you can see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points in this one area here alone. And especially around here, because of all the joints, I have noticed that, especially with my DCC locos, as you just saw just then, it'll hesitate a little bit. So what I've been doing is I've been soldering the joints just to help with electrical flow, and it does seem to have improved it. And as you'll see, my shay that's going along here is going along just nicely on DCC power, although it does seem to hesitate a little bit just every now and then. But apart from that, it's going really good. So that's one of the things I've been doing. I've been doing a little bit of soldering over the other end there. It's not too bad because there are not a lot of joints, but as you saw, that loco there just had a bit of a hesitation. Some of the bigger locos don't notice it. I think it's because of the longer wheelbase, etc. But other than that, yeah, they've been going fine. So that's one of the things I've been doing. If you come over here, as you see here, I've made some changes. Some of you might remember from about here back, it was all this ballast, coloured ballast, from around here to about there. I was been looking at it. I didn't like it. So what I did is I scraped it all away. I scraped around the track ballast here, and what I did is I got a combination of these two bags of ballast. One is fine brown and this one is fine buff. And what I did is I made a mix which was probably about 4 parts fine brown to 1 part fine buff. Made a mix, and oops, I did this section here, and this isn't fine buff, this is like a fine, I forget what colour it is, like a light sand I think it's called, fine sand. But yeah, so I did that, which as you can see it goes all the way down now, because it used to stop about here. Now it goes all the way around. And so what I've done is I've made this section here a service area for locomotives for both steam and diesel. So what we have here, this is something I'm kind of proud of. I scratch built this myself. Oops. I made a little coal bunker. What this is here, this is Woodland Scenics, what's it called again? I've got it right here. Woodland Scenics medium cinders. That's what it is. So yeah, I just made a little coal bunker there. And I've also, what this is here, this little pipey thing here, this is a diesel fuel pump. So you got coal for the steam locomotives, although I'm assuming a shay, that'd be oil. So yeah, you got coal here, you got fuel there. I'm going to get a couple more of these, because what you will then do is you cut this top bit off here, and it's then a water spout. So that'll be a water spout thing there. I'll probably have it about here or here maybe. And so as you can see here, I've got this is just one of my old micro machines. I just put medium cinders in there and just drenched it in scenic cement, and it's all set in there. Some of the other things I've done here, what I've done is I have got this is a holding pen for cattle or livestock. What I had to do is, this is actually, this thing here, this is made by Hornby from the... Sorry about that guys, my camera decided to have a brain fart. So as I was saying, I made up mixed ballast that I did around here, all around, and how it is now, it'll act, this bit here will act as like a ramp for the cattle or just livestock in general to go in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some livestock to put in here for the holding area. I'll see if I can find some livestock trucks too. If anyone knows who makes trucks, like livestock trucks, drop a comment down below, so give me a hint on who makes them so I can get some. So yeah, I've done that. What else have I been doing? Over here, I may have shown this before in update 13. So what I've been doing here is I've been doing a bit more housing area. And as we can see here, we've got the house under construction. And what I've done is I've used this here is NOC HO scale hedging, and it works brilliant for N-scale fences. As you can see, I've done it all over this section here. And what I have also done is, if you look closely, is I have a garbage bin. Another one. Some more. Postman stacked it. So yeah, what I've done is I've got some garbage bins for the layout. In some sections, oh my goodness, sorry. Some sections I have 2 garbage bins. So yeah, not a lot's been happening. One of my next things I want to do, not so much scenery. What I want to do now is I want to start making up the curtain areas for the back of my mountains. So this will enable to make it all dark, because if you come around here, you can see right through into it. So I want to keep that as dark as possible. And so it's also the same here, you know, you look, you can just see right into there. So what I want to do now is make up the, sorry about that, I've got to get around the around that drawer there. So I want to make this all up, just so have curtain around here, keep it nice and dark. So yeah guys, that's all that's been happening. Not a lot has been done. It's actually here in Australia at this time that I'm recording this. We're just gone into May, which is the last month of autumn, and yeah, it's starting to get cold now, so I probably won't be doing a lot out in the shed here. If I do, I'll have to wear some thick woolen gloves because it gets freaking cold. So yeah guys, so that's the end for this video. Next video I have a surprise. I have a locomotive review. So stay tuned, that will be the next video. Stay tuned guys.